You can't see her, she's just a projection, just a reflection. You can't see her unless you really look. You can't see her, you see what's convenient. You see her achievements. You can't see her, but you see what she wants you to see.
Hey, oh my God, it's so good to talk to you. I just got home. Okay, so did anybody? Yes, okay, I'm so excited to see you on Thursday. Did anybody pick a restaurant yet? Wait, what? Okay, so not dinner, but the show at First Avenue. Honey, I can't do that. Strobe lights, sound coming from multiple directions, my disabilities, yeah. Oh, no, stop that, no. You guys go to the show, I'll catch up with you next month. Seriously, it's not a big deal, really. No, seriously, oh, okay. Okay, I'll talk to you later, it's not a big deal, really. Hi, I'm Rachel. I have severe disabilities. You might not be able to see them, but let's take a little journey. I'll share a couple things with you. Basically, I'm hidden from my disabilities, and I'm also on display. You just gotta know what you're looking for. One of the things that makes traumatic brain injury complicated is that in order to stay part of the world, I have to have everything really well planned, like scheduled and prepared for in really detailed ways. Because the world is unexpected. The world is unexpected. Things happen and they're gonna throw me off. So I need a plan, you know, like my touchstones all set and ready. Because somebody's gonna turn a light on and it's gonna change everything. Or somebody's gonna drop something and the sound is gonna echo, and it's gonna echo in my head for another 40 minutes. So I've gotta be prepared. Something as simple as picking a restaurant can take me a good 15 minutes just to prepare for the trip to go to the restaurant. Last week, my husband and I, we were going out and I had totally done all my preparation. I had read the menu, I had picked what I'm gonna eat, I had picked my backup for when they don't have the thing that I'm hoping that they'll have, and then we got to the restaurant, I was all ready, I had the ambiance settled in my head, I was totally about to walk in and be able to relax and enjoy myself, and it was closed. So we sat in the car, and my husband was looking up a new place to take us for dinner, bless his soul, while I'm trying to find all the broken parts of me and put them back together so that I can read a new menu and get ready a second time. This is everyday life when you try to live with all these disabilities. People say to me a lot, people in my world, oh, I totally forgot about your disabilities. You don't look disabled, you don't act disabled. It's like you're totally normal. Okay, spoiler alert, I am not normal. But more importantly, I don't even remember how to keep track of what normal was. Brain injury destroys your memory in ways you can't even imagine until you're experiencing them. I can honestly tell you, just full disclosure, I have absolutely no memory of the accidents that put me in this position. I can tell you the stories because they've been told to me, but I don't remember them. I don't remember years of my life. They're just gone. I lost a whole section of my childhood, yet I can remember every lyric from a song in the 70s. I don't understand, but that's what happens. So, I don't remember things I have to plan everything. This sounds really depressing. But this is what I do. I hide behind these disabilities so that you don't have to see them. Okay, you can turn it back on. See what I did there? I knew it was coming. See, when I can control things, then I can live in a predictably unpredictable world. Of course, if I wasn't controlling it, you could have seen a grown woman have a grand mal seizure on a stage in front of you, but I would have been so damn dramatic, it would have been fabulous. This is one of the ways I hide my disabilities. You can't see her. She's just a projection, just a reflection. You can't see her unless you really look. You can't see her. You see what's convenient. You'll see her achievements. You can't see her. You'll see what she wants you to see. All right, presenting. All right, presenting a spinning Rachel. Give me a sec. Things you don't know about Rachel. One of them is don't send me spinning around. You never know what's going to happen. So here's some of the ways we hide the disabilities. Oh, I'm jumping ahead. One of the ways I hide my disabilities is I always leave early. I always leave early because, as we've talked, unexpected things are going to happen. So I usually arrive late, but at least I left early. Because let's say I'm driving, because I do drive, so let's say I'm driving and the row of cars in front of me all hit their brakes at the same time. That's like 12 red lights suddenly flashing in my face. Yeah, not really good for driving. Or that ambulance that's off to do a really good, solid day's work, but the noise of the sirens came out of nowhere and they're whipping past me in the next lane. Or maybe I just had a dizzy spell. Literally, while I'm sitting there driving for no good reason, I just suddenly get spinny. So you know that car on the side of the road when you're driving on the highway that has its flashers on and you can't really see anything wrong? Well, wish us luck, because that's probably me. And seriously, that's me pulling off the road because I need to be safe for all of us to be on the road. I've gotten really good at it, so I always leave early. I allow extra time for a lot of things. One of my favorites, I have to allow extra time to go to the restroom in a public place. Okay, if you're with me, electric hand dryers suck. Awful. And now imagine I'm sitting there doing my business and somebody else is having the good hygiene to wash their hands, but suddenly, yeah, so there I am, I'm still sitting there because now I gotta regroup again. I gotta pull it all back together again. So I gotta allow extra time for these things. It's getting depressing. Let's do something fun. Wanna play a game?
Yeah.
Okay, remember Operation when you were kids? And the guy had like water on the knee and Charlie horse and the parts were all over his body. Okay, so I'm gonna be the Operation Man and I have broken parts from here to here. Let's do it. Oh, balance. I have absolutely no sense of balance. I have to walk next to walls or people holding my hands. Just even a little step, I need to make sure that I'm not gonna fall because I always feel like I'm not gonna make it. I'm always off balance. So we take care of things, we get prepared. Okay, brain injury. Skull broken leads to a lifetime of excruciating head pain. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a good day, I'm at about, I'd say an 11, maybe 12, somewhere in there. On a bad day, let's go with 426,912. That's a regular day. Head pain. People don't realize, but if you think about it, your brain kind of does control every part of your body. So I have all sorts of gastrointestinal side effects of brain injury. Essentially, my brain and my body don't talk to each other. I'm not going to give you too many details. Trust me, you don't want them. But yes, gastrointestinal, let's go with distress. Well, we talked a little bit about me being dizzy. Dizzy is an understatement. I have vertigo, and I keep waiting for Jimmy Stewart to come in and show me a really good way to have vertigo, where like you look over out the window, and yes, you feel like you're falling, but it's a beautiful cloud-like Hitchcockian experience. Yeah, that's not what vertigo is about. Vertigo is about constantly spinning in your own head, looking at something and needing to try to refocus it. And remember, while at the same time you're doing, living and hearing and using all your others of your five senses. But vertigo, very real all the time. When my skull was growing back together, it crushed my eustachian tube. I didn't know I had a eustachian tube. Doesn't that sound like something you'd have when you're pregnant? I had no idea what that was. But as a result of it, 90% deaf in this ear. If you give me too much trouble, I'll have you sit on this side of me and I won't have to listen to you anymore. Oh. Apparently my stomach's upset. I'm a fall risk. I am always ready to fall at any given moment. Stairs are the worst, but really, anytime, there's always a chance I'm about to tumble. Thank God for the loving people in my life who know that and watch for me. My sweet husband has often told me he likes to walk down the stairs and walk in front of me because he may not catch me, but he'll definitely break my fall. Love that man. This is the double vision. So again, when my brain starts realigning things, it decided that I needed to see about 6 of everything. So I didn't actually know that the world had edges until I got this new thing that it's a prism in my glasses. I don't know if anybody has this. It's a kind of new thing. It's fantastic. Now I see like 2.5 of you. Like there's you and then there's another you and then there's a shadow of both of you. It's so much easier to see. And that's one of the other things about being disabled is you learn sometimes that you're not going to get back to normalcy. You're going to get as close as you can and you're going to be okay with it. So every day, at least some amount of double vision. Here I am. This is why I keep these things hidden. I don't want you to be looking at me and thinking these things and seeing these things. So instead, I keep them hidden. How do I do that? How do I live through the craziness that comes with? Well, I take a lot of medication. I take about 26 pills a day. I take a lot of medication. Want to play some pill games? Let's see what we got. So, this one's for shaking. How am I doing today? Yeah, not too bad. I obviously remembered to take that one. Excellent. Okay, this one's for anxiety. Yeah, I'm on stage in front of a whole bunch of people. I think I'll take an extra. Oh, this is for seizures. We've talked about that. This one's is iron, because again, apparently my body doesn't make any iron anymore. But this one is so my body can absorb the iron. So you actually have to take, yeah. All right. This one's for my dry mouth. Now, that's not actually a symptom of my brain injury. That's a symptom of all the pills I take to deal with my brain injury. All have these side effects of dry mouth and dehydration. Absolutely crazy, but if anybody else has that experience, talk to me. I found things actually better and cheaper than Biotin. So let me know if you need a little leg up on that. These 2 are for blood pressure, both high and lower whacked off. This one's for the vertigo, because again, we do need to make sure I can walk through the land. This one's for diabetes. And then I get to also take insulin shots every day. We're still going. This one's for depression. Anybody surprised that I have depression? Anybody else suffer from that? All right, here you go. Wait, I heard someone over here. Here you go. This one's for sleep. You should take that every night. And if I'm really good and I can convince a doctor that it's worth it, every now and then I get this little one. This one's for pain. So that's me. This is me hiding the disabilities from you. Also, to some extent, hiding them from me. It is a tremendous amount of work. And I hate it. You can't see her. She's just a projection, just a reflection. You can't see her unless you really look. You can't see her. You'll see what's convenient. You'll see her achievements. You can't see her. You will see what she wants you to see. That picture scares me. Every time I stand at the top of a flight of stairs, you know what I hear? I've fallen and I can't get up. Yeah, well, you know what? I have fallen and I couldn't get up. And I hear that every single damn time. You know what else I hear? 1 out of 5 times that I legally park my car, someone with, let's go with righteous indignation, will feel drawn to tell me very clearly that you don't deserve that spot. Okay. Do you know how hard it is to get one of these? Do you know how many years it takes to convince medical professionals, administrative professionals, the DMV, that you actually need this? I deserve it for sure. So, the thing is, I need a lot of things. This comes out when I need it. It also comes out when I need you to see it. It's a small way that I get to control my disability's effect on the world, as well as its effect on me. Basically, I'm doing my best to control what other people think of me by controlling what's in your sight line of vision. Look, I try really hard to act rational, but the noise in my head undercuts my best efforts. I lose my temper a lot, pick fights with my loved ones. I start to believe my own fractured memories and try to make rhyme or reason with them angrily a lot. I always have another doctor's appointment. Brain injury isn't ever cured. It develops. My first accident was a little over 14 years ago. And while some things have gotten better, including the fact that I'm not living in a coma in a hospital, other things have continued to get worse and change. And I try to keep in control of it as best I can. So, to handle what's happening, I shine a light on what I want you to see. Got a lot of head pain today, so I think if I went to a doctor or was out in the world, this is what I'd want you to see. I don't want to do it. I hate it. Because at this point, these are things I do because I don't know where the disability ends and where I begin. I'm just not really sure. so you can't see her. Perhaps a projection or just a reflection. You can't see her unless you really look. You can't see her. She'll show what's convenient or her best achievements. You can't see her. You'll just see what she wants you to see. I'm never really sure when you're looking if I'm being recognized or classified. I really don't think I'll ever know for sure. So, who do you see? Who sees you?